Good evening. First question, can you all hear me? Thumbs up, can you hear me? Somebody, if you can hear me, okay, thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. So first of all, I wanted to welcome each and every one of you to this business presentation, and congratulations for being here. I don't know where you are connecting from. I am in Rome. And why are you here? You're here because the person that invited you wanted to share this opportunity with you. And I have the pleasure of introducing the beginning of the presentation. So I'm going to speak a little bit about myself. My name is Benedetta. I'm in Rome. I am from Rome. And I've had the opportunity to live for over 18 years abroad, thanks to my dad's job. And I lived in Bangkok, in Brussels, in Venezuela, and in Chile. And right after graduation, I moved back to Rome. And to make a very long story short, you graduate, you're full of energy and passion, and you jump into the working world. And after a while, you realize that, at least it was for me, working for somebody else was not something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And especially after becoming a mom, because I didn't want to have anybody telling me when I could be home with my daughter, or, when I could go on vacation. And so in the meantime, I followed my passion. And 5 years ago, along with my sister, we opened our very own business, and we run food and wine tours in Rome. But this has nothing to do with why you're here. I'm here to introduce you to this project that I am thrilled to be a part of. It's something that really hit my chords when I first heard it. And so I'm going to start with the first part of the presentation. I'm going to use some slides. So I'm going to start screen sharing. One moment, please. Okay, this is fine. Okay, bear with me for 1 second. Okay. So again, please let me know if you see my screen. Do you see my screen? Yeah, okay, perfect. So the company we are building this incredible project with is called Jeunesse. Jeunesse is an American company. It was born in 2009. And what you see here is their main headquarters. And this is in Orlando, in Florida. Since the very, very beginning, even though it's a very young company, Jeunesse has been a record breaker, because in just 5 years of business, it hit the over $1 billion of revenues in annual sales. And that's pretty impressive. What you see here is the world, and every part that is blue is where Jeunesse operates. So Jeunesse operates in over 160 countries in the world. And this was just, in a world like now with online, it's just incredible. So these 3 people that we see here are the founders. We have Randy Ray, Wendy Lewis, and Scott Lewis. Scott is Wendy's son. And these 3 people have had an incredible success. They were retired billionaires when they decided to embark in this new business adventure with Jeunesse. And how did they come up with this idea? So practically, Randy had a problem with his knee, and he went to visit Dr. Nathan Newman, who back in the days was already doing cutting-edge science with stem cells. They were overwhelmed by the results that they decided, as business people that they are, to take his product global. So what did they do? They created Jeunesse, and then they went and searched for incredible scientists and people that had already spent billions of dollars and years of research. And together they created this incredible line of products, which are called the Youth Enhancement System, also known as YES. And what they did, they entered all billion-dollar industries in every various sector. So we have beauty, we have personal care, we have wellness. And what this system does is that it tackles anti-age in a way that has never been tackled before. So not only do the products work inside out, but they also work outside in. So as I said at the beginning, this is a business presentation, so I'm not going to talk about products and, you know, and get into details, but I'm going to give you a very brief overview of what we're talking about, just so that you have an idea in mind. So the beauty part, Jeunesse created this this line of products that uses, as I said, stem cell technology. And we have a line of skincare, which is incredible, makeup and products for the hair, and all of these use the same system. Then they have the wellness part. So these are single product that you see characteristic. My personal favorite is Nada, which is collagen. It's incredible. Then wellness, then weight management. So they created this line of products with a world-renowned guru, and these are not a substitute of food, but they actually help lose weight. Last but not least, essential oils, another billion-dollar industry that Jeunesse entered not that long ago. And then with this new world pandemic, they came up with the Aloe Cleanse, which is a hand sanitizer. It's pocket size, and it is incredible. So I just gave you a very brief overview of the products. Remember that the person that invited you can give you all the information that you need if you want to go more in depth. But now I have the pleasure of leaving you with an incredible entrepreneur. He's a very young entrepreneur, but has already achieved incredible success in this business. In his past life, he belonged to the fashion industry, and he will briefly discuss about it. And he is a great leader. He's also a publisher, and he is just helping me so much to go and to help me through this incredible opportunity. So Marco, it's with incredible pleasure that I leave you here with them. Can you?
Thank you very much, Benedetta. Good evening, everyone. It's really a great pleasure for me to be here tonight with you in this business presentation. First of all, I want to congratulate with Benedetta. You had a really exclusive and great speech. You were really precise, and we had a really great overview about the company Jeunesse. So what is my goal tonight with you in this presentation? Before talking about me and my story, I want to go deep further in the business model we are going to use. Okay, so I'm going to be needing the slides again. So I'm going to share with you. Okay, thumbs up if you see them. I see people. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to go on the big screen. Let's talk about the business, the main reason why we're here tonight. Okay, so we completely understood that we are talking about a huge American company with incredible products. Okay, I repeat, if you want to know more about the products, please, I ask you to talk with the person that invited you. But what is the opportunity? Jeunesse gives us the chance to become an online entrepreneur. The business of Jeunesse is based on an e-commerce platform. So what can we do? We can get the e-commerce, Jeunesse e-commerce, and develop our online business in 3 different ways. The first one, we bring on the market all Jeunesse products, and we can get up to 45% of the margins of everything that we're going to be able to sell on the market. Okay, this is the first way we can make business with Jeunesse. The second one, we can make partnership with other entrepreneurs that already have an enterprise and may want to sell the products of Jeunesse, but without filling warehouses, without big investments, using e-commerces. I'm talking about gyms, spa, beauty centers, hair, salon, whatever business that might need our products. And the third one, the main reason why you're here, is creating an online and worldwide network based on Jeunesse business. So you can affiliate with other people exactly ambitious like you are and create a worldwide business. everything based on a fully automated e-commerce. What do I mean with fully automated e-commerce? I mean a platform where you don't have to worry about warehouses. You don't have to worry about studying the market and deciding which products are okay or not. You don't have to worry about delivery. You don't have to worry about support, employees, nothing. Everything is managed by Jeunesse. Our goal is to bring on the market the business or the product. Super, super easy. Ask the people that invited you tonight to show you the website because it's super incredible, very responsive and easy to use. I know what your question is right now in your mind, or well, at least it was my question at this point of the presentation. What do I have to do to start this business? And you're gonna be shocked about how easy it is to start this business. It's just 2 steps. The first one, you get the e-commerce with just $35. With $35, you get the fully automated e-commerce that is gonna be available in 160 countries. So if anybody opens it in any part of the world, is gonna see it in their languages with their products, and they're gonna receive the products directly from the country where they're from, okay? And the second step, it's very important. It's the one that allows us to understand exactly the power of Jeunesse, the power of the products of Jeunesse. So the second step is choosing a starter kit. We're gonna receive at home all the products or part of them based on the kit you're gonna choose. And with that, you will be able to understand how grateful are our products. Imagine, would you be willing to promote something that you never saw, you never tried? Of course not. So this is the reason why we have to combine a starter kit with the platform. There are 2 kinds of starter kit, okay? The one for people that just want to join as a customers and they have a value of $200, $300, and the other one dedicated to the people that wants to do business with us, that wants to join our community, which starts from $1,000 up to $3,000. Ask to the person that invited you tonight here why and which is the best start for you. With the next slide, I want to introduce something that really gave me a lightning and invited me really to push it and go deep to this business. Because Jeunesse, as Benedetta said, has 6 different ways of payments. Jeunesse pays us in 6 different ways, okay? And this is the one that really shocked me the most because it's the one that makes Jeunesse as a system, an online system. Because all the revenues that you see below the ranks, that is Executive, Rising Star, Jade, Pearl, and Sapphire, are ranks that comes from an automatic income. So the amount of money that you're gonna see below the ranks are automatic. So starting from Executive to Sapphire, we're building our system. We're building our worldwide network. And the amount of money we're gonna receiving, it changes. It depends on how much we work and we focus on the business. Starting from Sapphire 25 up to Diamond, and I know that you gave a spot on the Diamond, first of all, as a rank, as I did before, every amount of money that you see comes automatically as a cash flow in your pocket. That means that from Sapphire 25, the system is built. Imagine how would be your life if those amount of money would come as a cash flow independently on how much time you dedicate to the system, to your pocket. And with this point, I want to stop the sharing and I want to share with you my story so we can meet and you can understand exactly why I decided to join this business. Because I'm 29, I come directly from Milano. I was born and live in Milano, Italy, and I wasn't born as a digital entrepreneur. I had a short period of studying. I quit them because I didn't want to study a lot. I was not a perfect student, was not having this situation for my parents, but I didn't want to live a life basing on other people's expectation. So I decided to start to work. I started as an employee in a shop, okay? I was like a seller, selling in the fashion industry. And it was very, very good for me because I loved that place. I had a good paycheck. I had the chance to meet a lot of people from all around the world. I had a good contract, and I was young. So I had that feeling of independence. You know what I mean? And at the beginning, I was happy. But during the time when the first enthusiasm ended, I started to ask myself different questions. One of it started to grow in me because I recognized that as soon as I started working as an employee, I started to quit everything that I love to do. I started to have no time for soccer and I had to quit it. I started to say no to my friends for hanging out in the evening. I started to see so less times my family and parents. And I quit traveling, and I love traveling. Traveling is my biggest passion. My goal is to travel all around the world. But as soon as I started working, I quit it. Why? I had no time. My daily basis was go to work, come back home. Go to work, come back home. And I didn't want this as my future. So tonight, I don't want to focus a lot on the business and how much you're going to be paid, how much super products we're going to have in Jeunesse. My goal tonight is to let you understand what this business can take you to. Because when I saw this business, I felt shocked about the possibility to have incomes automatically, incomes that do not depend on my time. Because I saw when I was working in fashion, all my colleagues, they were exactly like me as the beginning. So you know what that means? That nothing would have never changed during the time. If you ask yourself now, this is the question I want to ask you now. Basing on the job or whatever you're doing right now, if you see yourself in 5 years from now, are there gonna be big changes? Because if you see clearly, or you have an idea or what you might become in 5 years, that is not a good news. Because that means that nothing is gonna change so well. And when I saw this presentation, at the end, I asked myself 2 questions. The first one, what can happen if I start? What can happen if I launch myself in an online business? And you know what happened? I started to think, okay, I might have more money, I can get more freedom, more time, I can meet new people, I can learn something new, I can stay updated because now everything is online. You know what I mean? And that was not just thinking. That was not just answering. That was starting to dreaming again. Something that I've been quitting because in going to work, come back home, going to work, come back home, this routine doesn't allow your brain to dream. And you know what the other question was? What is going to happen if you don't join? Marco, what is going to happen if I don't join and tomorrow, what's going to be? And the answer was, nothing is going to happen. Everything is going to be the same. For how much? 30 years? 40 years? And that was the really big thing that was carrying me. Not to start a new journey, not to start a new business, not to invest money, if investing is what we're talking about. That was the scary thing for me. Not changing. Knowing that my life was supposed to be all the same until my retirement. And the last thing that pushed me to start this business was that a person that I really have a great esteem for him, is an entrepreneur. He told me, you know, Marco, this is the reason why you have to consider starting online business right now. Because you have to know that there are 4 kinds of people in the world, okay? And I'm gonna share with you what kind of people I'm talking about. First kind of people in the world, they have no time and they have no money. So I'm talking about those kind of people that may have 1, 2, 3 jobs. They work so hard to stay alive. They work so hard to give everything, their best to their family. But at the end of the month, they cannot save money. And the next month, you know what do they have to do? Start again and again and again. Type in the chat if you know someone that is in this situation. I knew a lot of people in that situation. My parents, first of all, okay? Second type of people, the ones that has got time, but no money. So I may be talking about students that are studying and they cannot make a parallel job during their studying because it's very hard, you know? Studying, it's not easy. There are a lot of subjects that we have to learn. Or I may be talking even about people that did not completely understand what is now the new economy. We all know that the market is changing. We have tons of new jobs that are growing right now, tons of jobs that we were supposed to know that are disappearing. And so I'm talking about all those people that might not found their goal in this market. So they have time, but no money. Third type of people, people that have money, but not time. And this is so common. I know a lot of people that have a lot of money, but they work 12, 15 hours per day. They don't see their family. They cannot go holiday. So yeah, they have a lot of money, but it's not about money. It's about lifestyle. It's about how much time you can invest with the person you love, with the money you have. And then there is the fourth type of people, those one that completely understand the concept of smart working, which is not working from home, which is works smartly, which is completely understanding that now the economy doesn't need our time. We don't need to exchange our time for money. We need to give to the market our skills and use systems like the ones that you discovered tonight, like the Jeunesse one. So that can allows you to build a system that as soon as it's built, gives you money without that you invest more time in it. And you may be knew these four type of people before. I was shocked because it might seem so easy to know that, but you know, when you hear something easy and you start thinking on it, sometimes it can be shocking. And for sure, you know what the first type of people would like to become? The fourth. What kind of people would like to become the second type of people? The fourth as well. And you know who would like to become the fourth kind of people as well? The third one. Everybody would like to be the fourth kind of people. So the last question I want to give you tonight, I want you to answer to yourself is, in between these four kind of people, where are you right now? Which one is you? And most of all, which one would you like to become? The first one, the second one, the third one, or the fourth one? And lastly, what are you doing if you want to become the fourth person in order to become the fourth person? Okay? Because I desperately wanted to have time and freedom. Time, money, and freedom. But I didn't have something in my hand that would allow me to reach it. Okay? So my goal tonight is to tell you that if you want to become that four kind of people, working hard to build your online system that allows you to have more time and more money, please ask to the person that invited you to give you more information. I know there are a lot of videos that the person that invited you can share with you. And I want to leave you with an appointment, because tomorrow at 5 p.m. Italian GMT, so check the timetable, Italian GMT, 5 p.m. We're gonna have a Q&A session where personally I'm gonna answer all the questions that you might have. So ask for the video to the person that invited you tonight. Set in your agenda tomorrow at 5 p.m. Italian GMT. You can directly ask me the question. I'm gonna show you a number. I'm gonna tell you more about my story, and I'm gonna tell you exactly the best way for you to start your online business, okay? Think about the same question that I had before leaving. What can happen if tonight you're gonna leave and not deciding to go further in this business? And what can happen if you decide to go further, challenge yourself, and start something that can be really life-changing for you? It was a pleasure for me to be here. Hope to see you tomorrow at the Q&A. Bye-bye.